Heather O'Rourke was born on December 27, 1975 in San Diego, California. She grew up in a close-knit family with her parents Kathleen and Michael and her older sister Tammy. From a young age, Heather showed a natural inclination towards performing, often entertaining her family with her lively personality and her knack for storytelling. Her journey to stardom began unexpectedly when she accompanied her sister Tammy to an audition for a local TV commercial. Despite not being a part of the audition, Heather's charm caught the attention of the casting directors, who invited her to the audition as well. To everyone's surprise, Heather landed the role, marking the beginning of her acting career. Her talent, though, soon caught the eye of industry professionals, leading to more auditions and opportunities. In 1980, at the age of 4, she auditioned for the role of Carol Ann Freeling in the horror film Poltergeist. Her audition stood out among hundreds of others, and she was ultimately chosen for the role, a decision that would forever change her life. Poltergeist was directed by Tobe Hooper and produced by Steven Spielberg, was a critical and commercial success upon its release in 1982. Heather's portrayal of Carol Ann, a young girl haunted by malevolent spirits, captivated audience worldwide, still to this day. The film's success launched Heather into the spotlight, making her a household name just at the age of 6 years old. Despite her newfound fame, Heather remained grounded and continued to prioritize her education and her family life. She reprised her role as Carol Ann in 2 sequels, Poltergeist 2, The Other Side in 1986, and Poltergeist 3 in 1988, further solidifying her status as a rising star in Hollywood. Heather O'Rourke's early years was really marked by talent, determination, and an undeniable charisma that endeared her audiences everywhere. Little did she know that her role in Poltergeist would cement her legacy as one of the most beloved child actresses of her generation. After her breakthrough role in Poltergeist, Heather O'Rourke continued pursuing acting by appearing in various films and television projects. The first one in 1982 with Happy Days. She made her first guest appearance in an episode of the series as Heather Pfister. The next television spot for Heather was in 1994. She guest starred in an episode of Webster, playing the character of Melanie. So adorable. Then the next one in 1985, and remember this for another post I will be doing later, is a guest spot role on the TV show Rocky Road. This is going to play into a lot of why I'm covering Heather in the first place. And this role wasn't just a guest spot, it was a reoccurring role. Next up in 1985 is actually a television movie called Surviving a Family in Crisis. Stars not only the gorgeous Molly Ringwald, an 80s classic, but also a very young River Phoenix. And 2 of Heather's last 2 or 3 roles is that of Poltergeist 2 and Poltergeist 3. So Poltergeist 2, The Other Side, was in 1986. Poltergeist 3, where she returned once again as Carol Ann, was in 1998. She also starred in a horror film called Happy Birthday to Me, playing a character called Samantha Pringle. Despite Heather's young age, she continued to showcase her talent and her versatility in a variety of roles. Her memorable performances in Poltergeist and other projects ensured she remains a beloved figure in the hearts of fans around. Most importantly in all of this, Heather was born into a loving and supportive family. She was the youngest of 2 daughters with an older sister again named Tammy. Her parents, Kathleen and Michael O'Rourke, played pivotal roles in her life, nurturing her talents and guiding her through her career from a young age. Despite her early success in Hollywood, Heather's family prioritized maintaining a sense of normalcy in her life. They ensured that she received a well-rounded upbringing, emphasizing the importance of education and family values. Her parents remained actively involved in her career, providing guidance and support as she navigated the entertainment industry. Throughout her brief but impactful career, she remained close to her family, always cherishing the times that she spent with them off screen. Despite the demands of her acting career, Heather always made time for her loved ones, often citing her family as a source of strength and inspiration. Tragically, though, her life was cut short at the age of 12 due to complications, which we'll get into, and her passing was beyond devastating loss for her family, who mourned the loss of their beloved daughter and sister. Despite the pain of her absence, her family continues to honor her memory, preserving her legacy as a talented actress and a beloved member of the family. So why am I putting together this video? It's because of the blinds, the celebrity blinds, one of my favorite topics, but not necessarily when it comes to Heather O'Rourke, because as with many public figures, she has been the subject of various rumors and false stories, some of which are downright sensationalized and unfounded. These blinds are often circulated by tabloids or gossip websites like Crazy Days and Nights, CDAN, and T-Lawyer. And they can be really harmful and disrespectful to her memory and to her family. One common rumor that circulated after her passing was the suggestion that her death was somehow related to supernatural or paranormal forces, echoing the themes of the Poltergeist movies. Obviously, this rumor is baseless, but also disrespectful. It's a very outlandish speculation. Another false narrative, which this does have to do with Crazy Days and Nights, is that he circulated the idea that her death was the result of some type of foul play. But there's been no evidence to support these claims. It's just sensationalizing another tragic event. And we'll get into that blind later on in a different story post. But it's just really important to approach stories about Heather with skepticism and to be mindful of the impact that false rumors can have on a family and their loved ones. Instead, let's be far more meaningful to celebrate one's life, like Heather and her contributions to the entertainment industry, rather than perpetuating baseless gossip. Heather O'Rourke's passing at the young age of 12 was a tragic event that shocked her fans and the entertainment industry. The cause of her death was attributed to complications from intestinal stenosis, a congenital condition that had been misdiagnosed as Crohn's disease. In early 1988, Heather became ill and began experiencing flu-like symptoms, including vomiting and abdominal pain. Initially, her symptoms were believed to be related to stomach virus. As her condition worsened, she was admitted to the hospital for further evaluation. Despite undergoing medical treatment, her condition rapidly deteriorated. On February 1st, 1988, she tragically passed away due to septic shock caused by bowel obstruction. Her sudden death sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and left her family, friends, and fans devastated. This was a profound loss not only for her loved ones, but for the countless fans that has been touched by her talent and charisma. Her legacy as a talented actress and beloved figure endures, and she has been fondly remembered for her contributions to movie and television.